man. What is going on, everybody? Episode 32 of the Side Project Podcast. Hey. No, we're doing
That's just the thing now. We're just grabbing hands.
Man.
You know, quarantine and all that. I'm
yeah. We're not even on quarantine no more.
I know, I'm just saying.
Actually, where I live, in Orange County, California, everything's been lifted.
Yeah.
Everything's been lifted.
Oh, you want to bust a Mike Jones and like come up with some crazy rap scheme to put out your cell phone number?
Oh
and
yeah,
your
what was that number?
That?
I used to know that number by heart because I heard that song so many times.
004.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes,
You remember it. Oh man.
Selective memory because I can't remember names or birthdays. Shout out to all the ones I tagged late in their stories and all that.
Serious. For those that don't know, if you're tuning in for the first time on episode 32, my name is Chazzy.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do your whole handle again.
No. I'm just letting
Captain
them know
Juice
the name.
Box, baby.
Hey, what's going on,
the
everybody?
Pistol Man. The man with the juice. The man with the big biceps.
Dude, Sony's PS5 reveal.
Yes, I actually glad
you have the numbers, right?
Yes, I have the numbers.
Sony's PS5 reveal has become the most watched gaming stream in YouTube history.
Well, let me.
Well, it broke the record for YouTube, but it's got more
across two different platforms, and I think significant platforms that everybody pays attention to.
Yes.
Whether it's gaming, whether it's just looking at this handsome devil, which I haven't got on the streaming,
because
with the
we're
Twitch.
clearly the biggest podcast on YouTube.
Yeah,
obviously. I mean, it's not even a question.
It's pretty obvious. I don't think we got to mention it.
Come on.
But 2 million concurrent. It says it peaking at more than 3 million concurrent viewers on Twitch and over 3.5 million on YouTube. The reveal had the highest peak viewership for a live stream on either platform. So
Damn.
broke records on Twitch and
wow.
So it's not all about just looking at girls on there that don't actually game, but
but are making money and moves off the gaming industry. Wow. I mean, I
thought you were gonna say wow about my comment, but okay.
No, I thought Xbox was going to. I'm coming in a little hot there. I'm peaking a little hot. No, it's at normal volume. I don't know
in high school.
Why am I peaking so much? You peaked in high school. I peaked in high school. Everything ever since then, I went downhill.
Pretty much downhill. The only good thing you got going right now is that beard.
Is the beard, man?
It's looking luscious.
The beard,
man. I like
man.
It.
The beard and the eyes, man.
Yeah,
got the colored eyes.
I don't look at your eyeballs.
Look at them.
That's kind of weird.
I'm sure this definitely right now. This is getting everybody going. That's crazy, dude.
Man.
I mean, as everybody knows, we are a little bit. We lean. Well, you used to be. Well, I used to be too. We used to be big on PlayStation and everything.
I used to be heavy into PlayStation, and I'll say it like I said it on episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not gonna count all the way up to 32.
But we could if you guys want us to.
Xbox because some guy told me to play Halo, and I bought it, and we never played.
Yep. But we also got it for Forza and some other things too.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, honestly, it genuinely was Halo, Forza, and that was it. I mean, any other exclusives?
You're not big on.
I never, honestly.
Stuff,
but I've never paid attention to exclusives on either platform, right? So to be fair, I'm not gonna say, oh, PS5 have all the best.
Yeah, you just went with whatever you wanted to play.
Yeah, whatever kind of piqued my interest at that moment. And to be honest with you, it's just. It was a little crazy just because I bought it for Forza, never bought Forza. I downloaded like the free demo and that was it.
Yeah.
And then
just never got into it.
But I got real big into Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've always been big on Call of Duty. So I don't think I stray too much towards one side.
Which other? Yeah. I used to. I mean, I've been an Xbox gamer for like a long time, but I grew up. We all did since PlayStation was first. You know what I mean?
What was the dominant
in comparison to Xbox? Playing, I had PS1, I had a PS2, but it stopped there for me though. Unfortunately, I did not get a PS3. I did not get a PS4. I've played both of them. I played the PS3. I didn't really mess with the PS4.
I think I had a PS3 and a PS4.
Yeah.
You did.
You did. Yeah, you did. Yeah. But I mean, as everybody knows by now. What I wanted to say real quick, my bad, was I'm not biased towards either one anymore. You know what I mean? I was for a little bit here and there. I was like, Xbox is better than PlayStation. Nowadays, I don't really care. I don't know if it just comes with growth or the fact that like there's really no true competition from graphics to consoles, which we'll get into later. Which we're gonna get into later a little bit, but. It's more just preference and exclusivity. You know what I mean? Exclusive games.
Which honestly, though, there's a lot of games that have been cross-played now, or they have been.
You can
either not even just cross-play, but they release on all platforms. So
multi-platform. There's a lot more multi-platform games, but there still is exclusives because that's what's gonna be the bread and butter and drive the whole what am I looking for? The console war and all that stuff together. But what am I trying to say here? Lost my train of thought. God, I hate when that happens. Anyway, I don't know. Something about just I want to get both consoles. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah. We've said it a few times on these shows. We both want to get both consoles this time around. I don't think I'm gonna dish out the money right away when they drop.
Yeah, especially because like some of these numbers that I'm hearing, and I guess I thought it was an official number for PS5.
No,
that I
just
heard
rumors.
600, but it turns out to just be rumors.
Yeah.
But if those numbers hit anywhere near that, the only reason I'd be paying $650 is for an exclusive. It's gonna be.
I'm not interested in paying that much. Because I want to get both consoles. So you gotta. I will. Which we're gonna get into some price.
I think I will
later.
I think I will. It just depends on what exclusive. Like if I get like a limited edition Assassin's Creed or some crazy shit, right? Yeah. So it has to be worth it. It's not just gonna be just a regular.
Which that's great that you bring that up, because if you guys have seen, PlayStation says that you'll be able. We posted this on our Instagram. You'll be able to customize. Everyone's going to be able to customize the PS5. Everyone will get a special edition, is what they said. What does that exactly mean?
No, I think.
Do you know what I mean?
I think there needs to be more details to that, because then, like, customize how. Like, can I just change? 100% can I just change lighting? Like, is it just what is like some RGB action?
I'm gonna use this one as an example. Like, am I just going to be able to change like the logo? You know what I mean? Is going to be detachable? Plastic, I guess you could say.
Ooh, then that's you know what I mean? Kind of garbage.
You kind of like detach it and then put a different frame on it for colors. Or is it one of those things like such as Xbox has, where you can purchase the controllers? You can go on the Xbox Game Studio, I think it's called, or controller or something. I don't remember what it's called. And you can go and you can customize your controllers, and it's like $150 or something, right? And you can get it mailed to you and get special edition controllers however you want them.
Right here too, though, right?
Yeah, but those aren't the ones that I ordered.
No,
but they are custom. They are editions. The Gears edition, and then that's the is that the Halo edition?
That's the
I can't remember what that is. But anyway, I'm wondering what exactly does that mean? Specify that a little bit more. How are we going to be able to custom? Every single user is going to be able to customize it.
And are they gonna give us like a starter kit too? Are they gonna give us tools?
Yeah,
like the tools to be able to
if we have to do it ourselves,
stuff,
you know what I mean? Or is it gonna come with special things, or is it just gonna be universal? It'll probably just be universal to make it easy for everybody. But anyway, as everybody knows, everybody probably saw the PS5 reveal, so we're not gonna like get crazy into every little thing, but we are just gonna list off a couple things here. So
wireless router, we'll go toaster.
It looks like the PS5 design does look like a big gaming Wi-Fi router.
Hey, but you know what though? I'll give them credit, because they probably heard my echoes like across all streaming platforms, and like of course like we're the biggest account ever.
Clearly.
But I'll give them this. They did a completely different fucking setup from their original, from where it was from PS4 to now.
It's got mixed reviews. Like our boy Roger, he doesn't like it. He doesn't like the design. There's a couple other people that do like the design. Though, so it's like... But it is huge. You know that, right? It's fucking gigantic, dude. It's like the size of I think it's the size of the original first launch of the PS3, I believe.
Oh,
and
damn,
that motherfucker
thing
was a
massive.
beast. Yeah. So that thing's a beast. And I believe they said the reason for that is to allow more cooling. Breathing. Breathability? Is that a word?
Well, it is now.
It is now. So anyway, everybody knows Spider-Man Miles Morales came out.
Yeah.
Gran Turismo 7.
There was a little confusion on that, right? Because they were supposed to be, as far as was it going to be
a sequel?
Part 2? Was it a sequel, or was it its own thing?
Yes. And it's a good thing you brought it up, because it is not a sequel. It's its own thing. But they also said it's its own. It's definitely not a sequel. It's its own thing, but in the universe and timeline of the previous one. I didn't get to play the actual game because I don't have a PS4, but maybe when I get a PS5, if they do the backwards compatibility like they should. Sony. then I'll be able to check that out and then also play the Miles Morales. But they announced Spider-Man Miles Morales, Gran Turismo 7, a new Ratchet and Clank. You ever get into Ratchet and Clank before? Yeah. I never got into Ratchet and Clank. I know about it, but I never got to.
Yeah, we talked
about
it on one of the episodes that I forgot who we were talking to about it. Different Sony games, or I think we had like a poll of like Xbox, Sony, Nintendo. Yeah. Which are your favorite from this series? We did like a kind of like a multi.
Yeah, I think we did something. A lot of people liked Ratchet and Clank. New Ratchet and Clank titled Rift Apart. This one's interesting. They got a new PlayStation exclusive called Projekt Athia or Athia. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Forgive me. It didn't show much. I don't know if you saw it or not.
Nah,
I was gonna play like clips of the trailer, but I didn't
catch a lot of this because I was at work and I was trying to catch clips of it.
It didn't show much. It was more of a CGI like trailer, but they did have it could be maybe alpha or beta like gameplay. I'm not quite sure, but it did show little gameplay clips of things thrown in.
It wasn't more hopefully, like cinematic shit.
It was still more like a little bit of cinematic gameplay. Yeah, so and I see other people people are saying what we said before and agreeing with us.
Yeah, it should not be a cinematic on a game release. If you're gonna release gameplay or
show
like,
me the actual gameplay.
Yeah, hey, here I have this new exclusive. Show me exactly how it looks like when I'm playing.
But I do get it. I will, because there are some people that commented on things when we said that before, like, well, they can't quite show you gameplay yet because it's not done. Okay, valid point. I get it. But then don't label it as gameplay. I kind of call
bullshit on that though, because for the most part, they've like for games and stuff like that, they've already. Even when they're done, they have like an alpha or beta that they're sending out to people. Hey, test this, test that,
and just
so
put,
we know that there's some sort of gameplay.
Like most game trailers do, when they'll put it like right here. I'm looking on the screen. They'll put it right here that says like a CGI cinematic or gameplay. I can't think of the word right now, but gameplay could change, you know what I mean? Or alpha or beta. Just do that at least. Let us know. So we're not looking at something and thinking it's gameplay when it's not.
Yeah, because like I'll tell you this, what will happen is it's like, for example, like I get the Spider-Man game and it's looked all crazy with the cinematics and stuff, and then I buy it and I play it and I'm like,
it doesn't look like that. A lot of people are currently right now having that debate. Exactly what we're talking about with the PS5 reveal and of course the Xbox Series X stuff that was a couple weeks ago. And they're saying the exact same thing. Like for instance, like with Watch Dogs, they showed you gameplay of Watch Dogs way back in the day, and then when the game came out, it didn't look anything like that, dude. Yeah. And people were saying it's trash. But a new game, a new Sony exclusive, a PS exclusive, Projekt Athia or Athia, I'm not sure. It may have shown some like alpha or beta like gameplay, who knows? But either way, it looks interesting, and maybe we could look it up after this, because I don't want to waste the time doing it right now. But the main character is a female. There's like werewolves or demon dogs or something in it. It looks pretty cool.
I think I might have briefly seen something about that because it said that like this game is gonna make you want more werewolf games.
I saw that.
It actually looked pretty sick.
There's like this big dragon at the end of the trailer that looks dope.
That could have been like, until I see gameplay, actual gameplay.
The majority of this looked like cinematic to me, but vast plains and mountains and like the running and all kinds of crazy cool stuff. I know I'm not doing the best job at describing it, but you guys have probably already seen it, so we're just running through stuff really quickly, It's developed by Square Enix, and that one actually looks pretty cool. I'm interested to see more. Yeah, to say the least.
So where they had me with the werewolves and demon dogs, that's kind of real reminiscent of like Underworld.
Yeah, that'd be cool as shit.
Movie, right?
It's very
not a Resident Evil, but like
the trailer I saw reminded me of, and maybe anybody may or may not agree, reminded me of like a Breath of the Wild open plains and Shadow of the Colossus open plains and open fields and stuff like that. You guys let me know if you kind of agree with what I'm saying, just with the little things that I saw. There's that new game Stray. Have you been seeing that go around? I haven't really looked too much into that one, but it's a game where humans have died off. There's like robots that exist.
And
cats. And kittens with backpacks apparently as well.
What you got against dogs, man?
Yeah, that's a game for Tony.
Why couldn't it be a little puppy?
That's a game for Tony.
Yeah.
Robots and cats.
He's the fucking cat man.
Yeah, you have cat ladies? He's the cat man. He's the cat fella.
He is a cat lady. He is a cat lady with his long, luxurious hair that he refuses to cut.
They got another new franchise coming that's a PS exclusive, Returnal. And I got this quote from GameSpot.
That's kind of a
we always give credit. Returnal. I got this quote from GameSpot, and I quote, it says, features a crash landing on an alien planet where the protagonist keeps reliving the same events, including her death, over and over again. The planet, however, changes every time she dies.
Oh, it's like a Groundhog's Day effect.
Sounds kind of interesting. I didn't get to look at that trailer. Forgive me, guys. I know we're like talking about it, and I didn't get to look
But
at that trailer.
That's kind of like a Groundhog's effect, where you're just kind of going over the same thing, and then there's like a slight change where it might make a difference in whether you survive or the outcome.
Kind of like a butterfly effect.
Yeah,
who knows? You know what I mean? I want to look into that because it sounds interesting, but you never know. There's a lot of games that sound interesting, but then you look at it and you're like, that gameplay, that game style is not really my forte.
That's
you know
what you said about Call of Duty, though.
And here I am playing it like every night that I can. Sackboy, we threw that up on our Instagram. Little Big Planets.
3D platformer.
Yeah, like 3D platformer. It's a spin-off where it's a 3D platformer. Kind of like a comment that I saw said it really good. It's kind of like Sackboy's version of a Mario game. You're 3D platforming, doing all that stuff. It's Sackboy's version. Godfall, a new game coming. Hitman 3 coming. I'm these. There's a lot.
Hitman. I don't think Damn, when was the last time I played Hitman, dude?
Yeah, right. I didn't play the newest 1 and 2 that came out. The reboot
I was real into Hitman. I was really into the Hitman movie that came out. I think.
I believe
it did a really good job with that, man.
I believe these current Hitmans that they did or have done 1, 2, and 3. I believe they released them episodically as well.
Oh, okay.
If I'm correct, so it was like Hitman 1, and like there was like episodically released like chapters different. You know what I mean? So you play the game for a little bit, say you beat that, and then you wait for the next chapter or episode or whatever. I believe that's how they did that. Something different, Okay. But I like we said, we're not going to dive into every little detail of the PS5 reveal because everybody's already seen it. But we just wanted to talk about it with you guys a little bit. IGN
Give us your thoughts on some of them.
Yeah, we want to know like what is. We did talk about it a little bit on our Instagram with people, and we conversed when it first was revealed, and we threw things up. But we did say we would touch on it a little bit on the podcast, such as this. We want to know if you guys agree with this. IGN did an audience rated top favorite PS5 reveals, and almost 1 million people voted, dude. Okay. Almost 1 million people voted. So we want to know, you guys agree with this?
They almost broke the record that we set when we released polls and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, because, our polls are just through the fucking roof. You know what I mean? We clearly also have the best polls in the whole Instagram community.
I sure do, buddy. Got a mighty fine poll there.
So we want to know, do you guys agree with this audience-rated top favorite PS5 reveals? Coming in at number 5 was the Demon's Souls remake. I never really played Demon's Souls. Actually, I never played Demon's Souls at all. Yeah. I did mess around a little bit with one of my friends back in the day, Daniel. Shout out to him. He was playing Dark Souls, and that game looks rough and hard. You know what I mean? Like it really is. But Demon's Souls remake, it's a requested game. It's a highly rated game. It's a good game that people like a lot. But the only thing that I'm seeing in the comments is that a lot of people that are really big Demon's Souls and Dark Souls fans are saying that the remake doesn't look as good as they thought it would. That certain parts of the original looks better.
Probably like the hype or something behind it.
I'm hearing that somebody said something, they bunnied it up. So I guess they queued it up, but I don't know. It's just one man's opinion. I was just reading a couple comments. You know what I mean? But it came in at number 5 on the IGN thing. So
number 4 was Horizon Forbidden West, one of the biggest new franchises coming from Sony. So no surprise, there's a sequel.
Yeah, definitely. Which its developers say there will be virtually no loading screens at all for that game.
So it's just
none. Boom. But I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, that's for one. For 2, I think that was one of your biggest complaints or like hardest issues with Star Wars, right? Like, it has massive then also even trying to get from like one side of the map to the other. It was just like
there's a lot of games. Like for instance, if they're going to enhance GTA 5 and put it on PS5, which they claim that they are, I think it's whatever. It is what it is, man. But like one thing that I have to say is, if you're going to enhance those goddamn loading screens, Rockstar, okay? Because the GTA 5 loading screens, it's not Grand Theft Auto, it's Grand Theft Waiting, all right? Grand Theft Waiting 5 online, however you want to say it. You're waiting in those goddamn clouds more than you're playing the damn game.
Kind of like when we're waiting for Tony Chavez, photographer, to load up. Because he has to go feed the cats and cover the birds. And...
Coming in at number 3 was a big reveal, and I'm curious because I know that my cousins are really big Resident Evil fans, but Resident Evil 8 Village has been released, but it is not a PlayStation exclusive.
So why is this put into the PS5 reveals? If it's on a multi-platform, that shouldn't count.
I think Resident Evil,
or that.
Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody, but I believe Resident Evil was originally released on PlayStation.
Yeah, but if we're talking about
console,
this, if we're talking about if this is a top 5 PS5 reveals or whatever, right?
Well, it's because it was revealed during the PS5 reveal. You know what I mean? But they do make it a note to say that it is multi-platform.
And it's not a PS5
It's not
exclusive.
a PS5 exclusive. It was just they chose to reveal it during the PS5
Resident
reveal.
Evil 8 Village.
Yeah, Resident Evil 8 Village. So I mean, it looks pretty cool. I saw it. It looks pretty interesting.
I think I played the beta because they had released the beta.
I don't know. Was it for that one? It could have been for.
No, I think Resident Evil had released the beta not too long ago, and I think I even told you to download it, dude. And of course, you didn't listen to me.
I used to be a big Resident Evil fan, and then I kind of fell off towards
because I think even PZ commented on it.
Yeah.
I think we had talked about that.
I'm not sure. You guys stoked about that, though? Because it seems like a lot of people are stoked about that. And I'm curious because I know a lot of my cousins play Resident Evil games. You guys are big Resident Evil fans, so you guys hit the comments down below on YouTube. If this becomes a promo clip, let us know in the comments on Instagram. Number 2 was the console itself.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And then coming in at number 1, as we already talked about, Spider-Man Miles Morales. Everybody's loving that game. Yeah. Everybody's so hyped about Spider-Man and everything. Insomniac did a great job.
Yeah, I want to see.
Insomniac did a great job with the first one. I mean, I didn't even get to play it, but just watching gameplay and stuff, like, it looks absolutely insane.
I think that's what's going to drive me to get both systems, just because there's obviously exclusives that are going to be for PS5, and I think I want to expand my gameplay, dip my toes into different games.
And just being that we're big Marvel fans, it's like almost a must that we play that Spider-Man game, dude. So I'll definitely.
Or you guys should just make it multi-platform.
Yeah, or Sony could, maybe just send us a PS5 because we're like the best podcast on YouTube. So you know what I mean? We're actually we didn't want to break the news super early, you guys, but it's like you guys saw that Joe Rogan got offered the Spotify thing. For those that don't know, Joe Rogan is moving his podcast over to Spotify when they do a video portion in September.
It was the intimidation. Yeah. I think he couldn't handle our YouTubes.
Yeah. Well, what it really is like, we spoke to Joe Rogan, all right, and he kind of worked us in, and we're not supposed to reveal it, you guys, but we're going to reveal. We are going when Spotify comes, we're going to be the second podcast that goes over, and it's like a big deal, and we're going to make a lot of money. But it's like, it's not about the money though, you guys. It's not. It's about you guys at the end of the day. You know what I mean? But moving forward, we're gonna run down some shit real quick. So the Series X, right? So we're gonna talk about the PS5 and the Xbox. We're gonna do a little bit of a comparison here. We did this a while ago, I think on like 2 or 3 different episodes. As news came out, we compared the two.
But I think now that we've actually had reveals, and for sure this is what's gonna happen. It's marinated a little bit.
And now that we have like definitive and confirmed specs and everything like that, we're not going to run down a bunch of shit because you guys are probably seeing it everywhere, but we just want to comment on a few things. So like the Series X is going to have overall, it'll have more power, and it's going to run in higher resolutions and higher frame rates.
But the PS5 will have faster loading times.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe we could do a poll on that. What's more important to you?
What's more important to you
higher
guys?
resolution and more power, or your loading screens, your loading times you're going to be waiting?
So for me,
something to talk about.
They're
for
all
sure.
kind of important. But I'd
rather have more power and higher resolution than a loading screen because I'll wait on a loading screen maybe, but like if I have to wait on a loading screen and then still have shitty resolution and weak power.
Which I mean, it's not going to be like, you know what I mean, shitty, but it just in comparison. And again, you guys, like, there's some people that we've talked to here and there that still want to have that like console debate with us, and that's cool. But just keep in mind, you guys, honestly, if you're not informed, do inform yourself. Check it out. Look it up. The specs are so like this. You know what I mean? They're so close together.
I think there was difference. I think there was different in storage, the frames per second. There was differences.
Yeah, but they're all like minimal. You know what I mean? Except for the storage. Actually, PS5 storage is significantly lower.
And they're also using
the
a
Xbox.
different type of drive too, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they're using a different one. But the specs are so close, you guys. Like we've said a couple times now, it's not going to really boil down to graphics so much anymore or anything. It's going to boil down to things like what we just said: faster loading times, and then preferences, exclusivity, and stuff like that.
How the control feels in your hand.
Yeah, you mentioned it a minute ago, so I guess we don't really need to touch on it. But there's still no pricing for either consoles. But Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox, says that Microsoft has given him the okay to undercut PS5. Yeah,
fucking asshole.
No matter what, no matter like what it's costing them to build these Xboxes and everything, they want to. They want to dominate the market.
Again, I'm glad they're doing that, but then that only goes back to showing you that I think it's. I think they fluff up the numbers when they say, "Oh damn, it's cost us $500 to build this system, but we're gonna give it to you for $550." What fucking company, what businessman, what podcast give you would set up something and do it for like a fraction of the price just because they're gonna sell more?
Well,
so I don't understand that.
They have so many people buying it though that they will still.
They're gonna see money, but maybe
because the demand is so high.
Yeah, but I just don't think it's costing them as much as they're saying it is.
Oh, probably not. You know what I mean?
Because they have to make some good money on the markup. Because then you also got to think they're selling it to like GameStops, to Targets, to the Best Buys, to the mom and pop shops. So there's it's like the markup has to make sense.
This is a really good conversation that I'm seeing everybody have right now. Is many people are leaning more towards the PS5 after seeing the reveal simply for the games, because PS5 revealed a lot more games, and in comparison to Xbox, they revealed more gameplay. But I still beg to differ a little bit. Certain things here. But they're saying Microsoft has more third-party developers on board and under their wing than Sony does. But Sony is kind of more so killing it with their exclusives. They got better exclusives according to fans. I'm saying this is according to fans, comments that I've read across different platforms and everything. I'm going by what I'm seeing fans say, what gamers are saying. You know what I mean? But obviously, it still boils down to quality, regardless, as well as exclusives and all that. That does matter. So we spoke a little bit about some exclusives on the PS5, other games that were released on the PS5 that weren't exclusive, third-party stuff, some multi-platform. But the Series X exclusive games have come out. As we all already know. And if you look at this list, it's significantly smaller than the PS5 list, right?
Yeah.
Forza,
Everwild,
Gears 5, which is already out.
Well, I mean, PlayStation did the same shit with GTA, but okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Orphan the Machine. There's
Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2. I never played Senua's the first one, the first Hellblade, but Broximar, you guys should follow him. He's a Warcraft streamer, really cool guy. I'll put something up right here or something. He was talking to me about that, and he said that it's a great game. It is a great game, and we should definitely check it out. And then, of course, the big game that everybody's hyped for,
Halo Infinite
coming. But that's like
maybe now that I know you game consistently, we should not have an issue playing Halo.
No, I really want to play the upcoming Halo Infinite. I really want to play it, but. Like, they haven't showed any gameplay for Halo Infinite. They've always just shown trailers and talked about it and cinematics and everything. And gamers are like, okay, Xbox, like, well, maybe balls in your court. You need to show us some games.
So maybe that's where their frustration, why people are leaning towards PS5 now, because the amount of content, cinematics or not, the amount of games, the amount of specs, the actual reveal itself broke numbers on Twitch and YouTube. Maybe
it speaks for itself.
It kind of does. Xbox needs to. Xbox, Microsoft, besides sending us an Xbox like you're going to do, needs to actually kind of get it together and start releasing more content for us viewers to help us make that decision. Because you also got to think, like, we not that we're rich or anything by any means, but we have the luxury because we have some income coming in that we're going to possibly be able to buy both systems, right?
Yeah.
There's some people that are like, I'm fucking scraping every dollar for my kid, every this, so I can buy my kid one system. And if I have to go based off of the information that has dropped so far, I wouldn't blame them for going to PS5 unless you're a diehard like Xbox, Microsoft, fuck Sony, and they're just gonna So they got to think about that too. Give us some content. Like we want to see.
We need to see more gameplay.
Yeah, we need to see more interaction.
Gameplay,
we need to see more. Start. Sending out more betas to people to try out. For different games, whatever.
I think
get people to engage is my
I think
thing.
There's a couple things that where Xbox is going to win though, and one is what we talked about with the price. They're seemingly, I think both companies are waiting for the other company to release the price so they can undercut each other.
Well, we know no matter what. Okay, so then even if it gets to that, right? Xbox says $500. Cool. Sony comes in at $450. Well, guess what? Sony.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm doing it for $400. And then I mean, it's better for us for them to have a bidding war. I dig that.
Yeah, do it. Either way, I think Xbox is going to go lower. I think they're going to go lower than PS5 either way. Another feature that I think is going to win people over is the new Xbox feature, Smart Delivery. And what this is if nobody has seen it, it's a system that automatically will update and upgrade your Xbox One games to the Series X version when you buy a Series X.
As far as like graphics compatibility,
everything, you'll get it for free, which we discussed this before when it was first announced. Remember? So like, say you buy. Say you buy the new, let's just say, right? Say you buy the new Halo game on Xbox One. I don't know if it's going to be, I think it is going to be available.
Halos after that.
No. If you get Halo Infinite on Xbox One, right? On Xbox One, Xbox One S or X, when you buy a Series X, you will get Halo Infinite upgraded for free.
Oh, okay.
You will get the enhanced version for that next gen console for free. You will not have to buy it twice. And that goes for any game. And that
that
also goes for the Xbox third-party developers. They have given, Xbox has offered this to the third-party developers, and it is up to those developers to make that process available across all Xbox consoles. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it's not just for the Xbox first-party games. I think they're going to win over that because I don't believe PlayStation has any sort of situation like that.
Yeah.
Other than
GTA is going to be an enhanced version, but even then they still have to pay for that, right?
Yeah, and this feature is permanently offered for the lifetime of Xbox consoles. This will always be a thing. Okay. Always be a thing. Doesn't matter.
So I wonder where that leaves us with Call of Duty, right?
It depends on the developers. Like if the developers make
if they say
a
cool,
version,
we'll rock with you and say whatever.
Yeah, like for instance, if Activision, by then they're already going to release another Call of Duty, so it won't matter. But just for the sake of the example, if say the Call of Duty that's out now, if Activision makes that game enhanced and upgraded and all that and expanded for the Series X, we will get it for free. So I don't know. You guys let us know what you think. I know a lot of people, we kind of covered it on Instagram. It's been mixed reviews, actually. A lot of people were not excited about PS5. But then when I was speaking to people in DMs and whatnot, they were actually very excited about it and then further disappointed
They just didn't want to be
Xbox.
that asshole to say it out loud.
Yeah.
You know?
So
It's
who knows?
all right.
I mean, we want to know what you guys think, though. What are you leaning a little bit more towards and what are you hopeful for and et cetera, and all that good shit.
Yes.
But after that, moving forward, we're going to get into this week's cosplay of the week. And this week's cosplay of the week, you want to take it?
No, I'll let you take it, man.
All right, man. This week's cosplay of the week goes to, and I hope I'm saying this right. I've actually spoke to this guy in DMs a few times. We're working on a couple things here. He is from San Diego, California. I believe so. Yeah. And his Instagram is at M_Mullis. I hope I'm saying it right, man. 311. That is M_MULLIS 311. And I'm going to throw it up on the screen right about now. And it is Captain America.
Yes, sir.
Yep. And the caption says, sorry, Thro. Man, I'm fucking this up right off the bat.
All right. Sorry, Thor. The reason why I never lifted it is because I didn't want to show you up at how efficient I am with this thing.
Nice. Hell yes, dude. So,
and that only goes back to the movie too, when he was the only one that kind of even made it rumble a bit, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah. Which debates the question too, what people are saying. Was he always worthy and he just didn't want to show Thor up? Or was he not worthy yet because he was still holding on to the secret of how he knew Tony's parents were murdered by Bucky? So he couldn't have been worthy.
No, you know what though? I don't think it was so much that. Like, obviously, it's all debate. That's all that's going to be is debate because we saw what happened in the movie. Period.
Yeah, we don't. But we don't know. But I think the Russo brothers said that he was always worthy, and fans were like, but he couldn't have been worthy because he was hiding the fact that he knew Tony Stark's parents were murdered by Bucky.
Yeah, but that's because he was kind of looking out for his boy, though. Yeah. That's like if I find something out about you, I'm not gonna tell everybody. It's just it's a reason for it. But aside
from that, we're focusing on M's cosplay. Yes, and it is of Captain America. It looks like it is the in-game version. Mjolnir, I believe. Mjolnir,
whatever.
He's holding Mjolnir, Thor's hammer. He's got this Captain America shield. It's the in-game version with the fish scales on the chest plate right there and everything. And it looks phenomenal, dude.
This was actually one of my favorite suits in comparison to all of them.
Yes,
I mean, obviously, except for the last one because, his beard and all that. And
the Infinity War.
Yeah, Infinity War one.
That was a great suit. And the edit was done by, and possibly the photography as well. I don't know for sure. Don't quote me, but because photography is in this guy's Instagram name, I'm assuming that the edit and the photography was done by Ryan Sims Photography. Great photography work if you did shoot it. Great edit if you did. It looks like something that would come out of the movie or like a poster and everything, with the flares in the background and everything and stuff like that.
The lightning coming. Shield, like
yes. But aside from the edit, the cosplay itself, the suit is amazing. It literally, you guys, I know we say this a couple times, but for the listeners that are just listening right now, by the way, listeners, if you're just listening right now is a great time to head on over to YouTube and check out this video right now that you're listening to so you can see the cosplay. But if you're not,
and you can see me do spirit fingers.
Exactly. But if you're not gonna do that, do go to M_Mullis311 on Instagram and check out his Captain America cosplay. We do say this a lot, but it literally does look like the exact Captain America from Endgame. It's that perfect. You got the chin strap, the helmet, and everything. Like I said, the
really
fish
love the
scale
shield.
on the chest.
I love the shield.
Yeah, everything is on point. You did a great job, dude. Phenomenal job, man.
Shout out to your photographer too. Man.
Shout out to you. Shout out to your photographer. I spoke to you in a DM before a couple weeks ago. We might be working on getting him to come on the show and talk to us about cosplaying and things like that. If you guys want that, then go down, give this video a thumbs up right now because it'll really help us out. Until then, I need you guys to go and follow M_MULLIS311 on Instagram because M. Mullis, your Captain America cosplay is amazing.
And to round things out, just like myself, round, buff, handsome devil.
Yeah, we're gonna call this episode, ladies and gentlemen,
Julio's biceps.
we wanted to talk a little bit about the
like
PS5
this,
stuff.
but it's a different kind of flex like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta hit it with the Arnold. So the Arnold is like. Don't mind the fact that my left bicep is bigger than the right. That's for personal purposes. But
yeah, man, we wanted to talk to you guys about a little bit about the PS5 stuff. Sorry this wasn't like a super energetic and crazy wild episode. I'm actually hurting. If you saw one of the episodes,
he's hurting for a squirting.
A couple weeks back, I had hurt my back, my sciatic nerve, and it's back again. And I am in excruciating pain, you guys. My
he
lower,
came over to see you again.
My lower back is killing me. My hips are on fire, and I'm dead serious. My thighs are just burning. The back of my fucking kneecap hurts. Like, dude, I think I gotta go to the doctor. I wait it out. I don't go to the doctor unless I could really have to. You know what I mean? Yeah. Especially during these times. I am in excruciating pain, but I didn't want to miss a week. Wanted to keep the episode going. Wanted to talk about a few things here and there with you guys. So we hope you guys enjoy.
Let some things kind of marinate and
exactly.
see what people's thoughts are.
Let it season up. Let it season up. You know what I mean? Put the egg batter and blah, 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 blah. God, smack it on put the breading on the chicken, and we're making milanesa.
And that's how we transition into a cooking episode that we're going to be doing later on today.
But, hey, man, we hope you guys had a good time. Please converse with us. We want to know your thoughts. Like, we literally do. It's not just like, oh, fucking converse with me. Like,
that sounded a little weird.
No.
I want to know your thoughts.
I want to know your
please
thoughts. Tell me right now.
Your
I want to get into it. You ever seen that
put the lotion on
Professor
the skin.
X meme? I'll throw it up on the screen where he's like, ugh. That's how I feel. I want to know your thoughts. I'm trying to figure them out. I'll throw the meme. You ever seen it?
No.
It's a pretty cool meme.
Wasn't worthy of my time.
Thank you guys for watching on YouTube, for liking, for commenting, for sharing. If you're not doing those things, make sure you do, especially subscribe. Thank you for subscribing, hitting that little bell. When you do that, you go on the YouTube channel, you go down a little bit, it's a big red button. It says subscribe. And then down below it, if you look really carefully, it says subscribe if you're sexy. So you gotta subscribe. And then if you hit it, you go boom, and it goes, it titillates you, and you get 100 project points to everybody. And you can share them around. It's like charity. So thank you guys for doing all of that. Thank you guys for listening on all the streaming services that you listen on, such as Apple and Google and Spotify and all those things that you listen on. Thank you for rating, for reviewing. Wait, what was that?
I said videos coming soon on Spotify.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I mean, no, we can't tell. We're not supposed to.
We already said it.
I already ruined it. But yeah, thank you guys for doing all those things. If you're looking for juice this week, I'm doing you first this time. That's right.
Captain _ Bicep Man, Iron Man, Muscle Man, Flexington.
Mr. Roundness.
Why I gotta be round? Dog?
Oh, you said you were round earlier. I was just going along with you.
All jokes aside, the Pistol Man himself, Captain _ Juicebox, with pistol in your face. I won't give you my juices.
Kapow, kapow, pow.
That's a special
If you're
situation.
looking for me, you can find me at IG Hates Chazzy on Instagram. If you're looking for us as a whole, you can find us at Side Project Podcast on Instagram. And like always, we thank you guys. What is it? It's going to go right here in the middle this time. From the bottom of our boom hearts. Hit them with the pistols, man.